Welcome back. Look at this market, 4 points down. That's what you're getting on the Nifty. It's as close to the flat line as can perhaps be. The Nifty is not even up or down 0.1%. It's just 27 points. That's 0.05%. The Bank Nifty is also as flat as the other indices. The mid-cap index is going home with a slightly deeper cut. So again, mid-caps are not portraying any defining trend. They're up one day, they're down the next day. Absolutely no trend or direction in this market. Anyway, let's tell you the movers and shakers of the day. On the gaining side, it was really all about a lot of these power stocks because of the news that came in on imported coal-based power plants. That caused a bit of a flutter. Even NTPC is up about 3.5%. Tata Power, Adani Power, a lot of the power stocks are up. And the exchange, IEX, on which they can sell their surplus power, that stock was also up and about. So power was definitely a lit-up space. Then you move on to some other movers. Britannia put on about 1.5%. Tata Consumer had a little bit of buying. Lever had a very microscopic kind of a 4-5 rupee up move if you're trying to pick trends. There was a little bit of a move on steel stocks. On Tata Steel, it still culminated in a 1% rise. JSW fizzled out. JSW is ending slightly negative. Same for SAIL. No very clear decisive trends really on steel. A lot of talk is obviously on international prices moving higher. What else? Divi's, Adani Ports, these were some of the stocks that were up. Cipla, some respite after a big drubbing just yesterday in trade. And then it just peters off over there. Banks have not given a decisive trend. PSU banks have been, of course, weak, but the others, if you're looking at the frontline ones, ICICI Bank, very mild positive. HDFC Bank, again, 0.5% up. Hardly any defining trend. The one stock that stands out is probably Reliance. That helped the market at least close at the flat line. But Rima, I mean, otherwise, it's just impossible to pick a trend in this market.
Well, weakness in PSU banks, I think we could, agree on that. The Nifty PSU banking index is down more than 1%, with names like Bank of India down 6.5%, UCO Bank down more than 5%. But even the other financial names like Canara, Bandhan Bank all came in for big selling pressure. Minda Corp, after the company reiterated that their investment in Precall is a pure financial investment, the stock ends lower, sees profit booking. That stock was down close to about 3.5–4%. On the gaining side, Lumax Autotech sees buying for the second day in a row. If you take into account yesterday's move and today's up move, we are looking at a 10% gain. Delivery is another space that saw some buying interest. But all in all, 18,842 on the Nifty, just down 1%. So this has turned out to be a very quiet session, but global cues are a bit subdued. The Dow, the US markets, which open up after a day's break, is currently suggesting a weak start. The Dow futures is down more than 150 points. Out of time on closing well, but don't go anywhere. We've got a lot lined up for you on the other side.